Well, we're monkeying around today at the new zoo.
Neil Anderson joins us live from Swamico. Hi, Neil.
Hey, good morning. I know you can hear the lions waking up in the background, but we're out by the snow monkeys. And I'll tell you what, if I was one of them, I'd be inside right now because it's about 68 degrees inside. Outside, it's pretty darn cold out here.
Now, you were telling us that overnight, are they outside?
Yeah, overnight they'll spend a lot of time outside. Jessica, one of our zookeepers, one of the things she had to do is kind of wait. As soon as it gets light, she'll go out here and they're in a routine that they come back inside, and then she can go ahead and lock them in and go out and clean the exhibit and put out the enrichment stuff and everything. But they will spend, like say, the way the weather is right now, it's 68 inside. They have access. They can go inside or stay outside, and they're hanging outside. And the snow macaques are the northernmost primate. They live on the island of Japan. And some of the adaptations that they have, there's a few things. The northernmost macaques in Japan, what they do is they're a lot bigger. And that helps them conserve a lot of heat. You can take a look at their coat. Their coat, and another adaptation that happens is that their coat actually thickens. It gets denser as the temperatures drop, so they can adapt to that. One of the things they will do out in the wild, and they don't do so much here, but what they'll do is they'll get on the ground together and they'll huddle when it gets really cold temperatures. Now, in the middle part of Japan, there's hot springs. There isn't, in other areas. Some of the snow macaques have learned to go ahead and sit in the hot springs really for the entire winter. But winter is also a time that the food is real scarce. So what they have to do is they really got to bulk up on in the wild nuts and fruits and everything, because pretty much all you're dealing with is stuff like this. You've got your cedars and bark and everything like that. So the food source and the fat content isn't really there. So they really got to put on a lot of fat for the winter. But here, these guys, of course, they come inside and outside. But you'll come out to the zoo, and if you're out in the zoo and it's below zero, it always amazes me that these guys will be sitting outside, just either taking in the sun or just hanging outside.
Yeah.
And you can.
Doesn't seem like they ever take a break.
No, they don't. They're always moving.
No, they don't. They always got something going. And that's a little Akira. Now, she's going to be 2 years old this year. And you remember, she's the one that just had hand raised. She's very, very active. Now, Kozo, it's his turn to be out with the girls today. Now, remember, we were in there earlier with Higashi. Now, that's one thing. Now, Higashi will be spending probably the majority now of the winter inside, because she had to be shaved for the sutures and everything. And then you can see over on the other side is Manny, and he's not real happy he's got to be inside today, that he can't be out with the girls. But it's a long process of getting animals socialized together, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Now, for Manny's case, what we're going to have to take a look at, if we can make that work with the whole troop, great. If not, then Manny may have to then go to another zoo and see if that's going to work for him.
All right. Well, keep us posted, and we'll keep our fingers crossed that it all works out. Thanks, Neil.
Thanks, Neil. See ya.